Hello Aquariuses, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of March 25th through the 31st. Almost April. I'll be doing some April readings, so look for them shortly. This is a quick tarot reading and then a pick a card. Let's get into it. The Judgment card. So the Judgment card was actually the energy of the day today, as I'm the daily energy as I'm recording this. And it is a card of a rebirth, of things really completely changing for you, and a big turnaround. A lot of, those little whales, they are rising up out of their coffins. I think they're narwhals. And that means that they're reborn. It's a rebirth. Things are different, and the old ways are dead and gone. So Aquarius, there may be some big changes that you've recently gone through, or that you're going to be going through this week. You've got the beautiful Sun card. So this is a card of Leo, but it's the most optimistic, happy, exciting card in the deck. Two major arcanas, big changes this week that are long-term. So when you have minor arcanas, that's just like day-to-day kind of changes and information. But the major arcanas are new chapters, especially when it's the Judgment card, especially when it's the Sun card. It's stepping into feeling good, being excited. Some of you might be enjoying sunny weather, traveling. It can involve children. It's just, Aquarius, you're just feeling lighthearted, and you might be, as I said, hanging out with a Leo. Yeah, you might be hanging out with a Leo. You got the Strength card, the card of Leo. So interesting. This is infinite possibilities, because see that little infinity symbol? Infinite possibilities with the Strength card. And it's about being strong and determined and moving forward in a way that you feel that you're stepping up and doing things that other people aren't doing. And I say that because the original Strength card in the tarot is a woman who's training a lion. And it's just, she's just doing something nobody does. And people are impressed. And she's not scared at all. She's fearless. So I'm feeling like you're going to feel really fearless this week. You're going to be renewed. You're going to get a nice jolt of energy here. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. And this is a card of making a decision. It's about taking your blindfold off and really examining things. And so you want to get unstuck with the Two of Swords. So obviously, I think you are definitely getting unstuck, either with or without a Leo. You're moving ahead. You're feeling good. You're feeling strong. You're really in your power this week, Aquarius. There is this full moon lunar eclipse on the 25th, on the Monday, and that energy is going to last, before and after about a week with this full moon, because it's pretty powerful. And I'm calling people to think about what they were doing in October, mid-October last year, because that's when there was the new moon in Libra. And this full moon eclipse is about, balancing out relationships and feeling more balanced, because Libra is all about getting things organized and balanced. And I'm wondering if there's something that you started in October or that happened in October, and now you're seeing the culmination of that. And if not, maybe you need to stop and think, this is something, revisit that thought. This is something I wanted to do. Now let me do it, and maybe give yourself till the next new moon in Libra in October. But especially if it's about balancing your finances, your emotions, your relationships, your time, anything like that, you're ready to maybe make some decisions about what needs to go in your life so that you can have more availability to enjoy yourself and to make these changes that you want to make. So Aquarius, I'm going to do a pick a card, and if you're a subscriber, thank you. You know what this is all about. But if not, I'm going to ask you, if you do like the video, to please subscribe. But you're going to ask a question and pick a card. You can see if one of these cards jumps out at you. Otherwise, I'll use them as clarifiers for the cards on the table. So card number 1 is the Five of Cups. This is a card of readjustment and focus. So it's a law of attraction really as well, because he's focused on spilled cups. So if that's all you're going to focus on, you're going to be stuck and you're not going to move. And this is like getting unstuck here with the Two of Swords and the Judgment card. You're ready to move on. So you need to turn around and see what these full cups have in them, and also see that there is a bridge leading to a castle. So some of you, with the Sun card, with this card, the Judgment card, you might be physically moving. That is certainly a possibility. But the Five of Cups is a call to refocus on the things that are working and let go of the things that are not. Don't worry about them because they're not, you can't get the liquid back in those cups no matter how hard you try. Card number 2 is a Hermit card. This is a card of a Virgo, so there may be a Virgo this week that's involved somehow. And it's a card of wisdom and shining your inner light. And that star in his lantern is your star. It is the star card star, and that is your card, and that's a card of healing, of hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true, Aquariuses. And the Hermit has that star because he's learned a lesson and he's very wise and he shines the light in all the corners. I said here with this Two of Swords, you know, you have to take, traditionally there's a blindfold on the woman in the Two of Swords. You got to take off the blindfold. You got to really look at things and see what you need to do to give yourself an opportunity to do something new here, to level up, to change what you're doing in some way. That Hermit could be a mentor or someone who's helping you as well. Then you have, there you are, Aquariuses, the Queen of Swords. So the swords relate to air signs, which you are. The Queen of Swords, I call her the boss bitch, right? She is to the point, direct and to the point. This is having a lot of clarity. There are no clouds around her head. See how the clouds are all low in this picture? She's not confused. She's taken her blindfold off. She's used her sword of truth, and you can express yourself really well with this card. So feeling like, Aquariuses, I'm not asking you to be a bitch. I'm just saying you need to speak your mind. You need to be clear about where you're going, set boundaries possibly with the Queen of Swords. Do things that are good for you. You know, you might be saying, you know what, I need to step back. You need some self-care. You need to focus on yourself. You need to do things differently now. And these changes are going to propel you into the future because there's another major arcana. So you have 4 major arcana cards out of 7 with a reading this small. I mean, 4 is a lot in a reading with, 9 cards or 12 cards. To have 4 cards in a reading this small says you're ready to step over, across the line. You're ready to move on. And I'm going to again remind you, what were you doing last October? Were there things that you were setting out to change now? They're coming to fruition. And if not, let's get going, okay? So that's what I have for you, Aquariuses. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best.